downtown Los Angeles. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, the stars always come out to see greatness here in L.A.
From the bright lights of Hollywood to the bright lights on the hardwood, the Staples Center is rocking tonight.
Showtime always in this building, and we are ready to go. The opening tip corralled by the Lakers, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. Driving right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Beverly. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
LBJ has it to Danny Green. Curling inside. Clippers have it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know, just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
And stuffs it home.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. LeBron into the front court. Trailing by 4. Davis to the basket, but his shot no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
LeBron James missed his first. That one goes.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard to Beverly. Count it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
To Davis. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. And count the basket.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Kyle Kuzma. Strong finish.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Leonard. Fires the 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Subbing in for Los Angeles, number 23, Louis Williams.
LeBron James, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
LeBron James, that's his first personal.
Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Hits the second. One more coming. Hits all 3 free throws. To Caldwell Pope. And scores.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
JaVale McGee, huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Baseline drive. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
George buries it. It's a 3. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
George buries it.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
To Caldwell-Pope. To Kyle Kuzma. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
Williams to Leonard. Lets it fly from long range, and he buries it.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
JaVale McGee to Caldwell-Pope. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Clippers have the basketball. Leonard. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Caldwell-Pope. Shot from the lane won't go. Ah, rocking the rim.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you've set the momentum for the second.
Won't go. Deep 3 at the buzzer.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First free throw is good. That one won't go. One more to come. That's it for the first quarter, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's LA Clippers ball. George. Paul George. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
LeBron into the front court. Trailing by 14. Doesn't get the bounce.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Leonard. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Clippers have got it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
LeBron James sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Off the assist.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Anthony Davis with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
James from the outside, no good.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Leonard, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
JaVale McGee to James. Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
The drive, right to the basket. Leonard, he continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Great pass to set it up. Montrezl Harrell snatching it out of the air. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Cousins. And Jay, they call the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Cousins. To Kyle Kuzma. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard. Message received. Well defended. To Davis. Nice finish at the rim.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Leonard. Oh, that's how it's done.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
George in a matchup with Boogie. 4-3. Had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark. To Davis. Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Deep right corner. Paul George to Leonard. Big finish at the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
George knocks down the three-pointer.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
And Cousins throwing it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
You've got to get that one to go. To Leonard. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Paul George pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Leonard to Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. George. Textbook defense. Deep three. at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Kawhi Leonard. It goes down. He improvises and scores.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
DeMarcus Cousins swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Leonard gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for two.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First try at the line, no good. Second one's good. Splits the pair. To Leonard. Deep left corner, Beverly. This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers, so it stays with the LA Lakers. Here's the whistle. 5 seconds. Back to the basket. Violation sends it the other way. George. That's good D. Shot no good.
His scoring has definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
DeMarcus Cousins sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Even to Zubats, able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Beverly, fires the three, and Patrick Beverly plays with so much confidence. Zero hesitation, knocks it down.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Cousins to James. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
LeBron James, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 73%. And hits the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Williams. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2.
Get back.
To Danny Green. Anthony Davis. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
People do not realize the brilliance of the coaching in this league. The small adjustments made defensively has made all the difference in the second half.
Clippers have got it to Leonard. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it. And he finishes at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Stepping in for LA, number 7, JaVale
Williams. Cousins to James. Has a look. LeBron shot, that's no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Harkless. With a drop step. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Cruises inside for two.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers, so it stays with the LA Lakers. JaMychal Green tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
From the painted area, won't go down.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making it.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. That ends the third quarter. It's been all Clippers so far. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
To George. DeMarcus Cousins rejects it. Fourth this contest.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
3 seconds. George, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
George, the pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
LeBron James, 4 out of 10.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Got it.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Entering the game for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
It's Kuzma to Caldwell Pope. Kuzma. Great dish to set it up. Even to Zubats with a piece. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Kuzma. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He did it, and he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Williams across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Leonard. Layup goes down. Well done.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
James to Caldwell Pope. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Flushes it home. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative, because right now, the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. New blood coming in for both sides.
Los Angeles Lakers, number 7, JaVale
Leonard. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. To Kyle Kuzma. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
To Leonard. Anthony Davis. Huge block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Davis. Cousins. JaVale McGee to Davis. Oh, you can't do that.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Kuzma. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Missed it at the line. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Anthony Davis. He's now 4 for 6.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
And an 8-second violation. It's going the other way. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Clippers,
could shoot that.
Leonard. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
George, it's Cousins with the rebound. To Davis. Driving right to the basket. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Kyle Kuzma at the line for 2 shots. A career 70% free throw shooter. Oops, he missed the first one. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Williams to Beverly. LeBron. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
George buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
McGee powers it through.
The assist from number 0, Kyle.
Straight on 3 at the buzzer. That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.